Cars and status go hand in hand. Are you in the market for a nice prestigious saloon? Do you want to look cool? Do you want a car that looks more expensive than what it is? Then stay tuned whilst we discuss 5 saloon cars that look cool but cost around the £5,000 mark. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get straight to the video. The first car we're looking at is the beautiful Jaguar XJ. The XJ has been on sale for around 20 years, but today we're focusing on the XJ produced from years 2010-2019. The most common engine to go for is a 3-litre diesel V6, which churns out 275 bhp, 440 foot-pounds of torque, and runs to 60 in just 6.4 seconds. This is a rear-wheel drive car, 6-speed automatic, and looks absolutely stunning. The styling is sophisticated yet sporty, from its 18-inch alloy wheels, infamous chrome grille, LED fog lights, front arch emblems, iconic rear lights which run up to the boot lid, and of course the dual exhaust. It's a nice looking car and it gets better inside with cushioned and tanned leather with all the spec you'll need for a comfortable and effortless driving. The price? Well, you'll be surprised to hear this. I've seen 2010 portfolio models sell for around the £5,500 mark, which is just unbelievable. Just make sure the cam belt has been changed and you really can't go wrong with a saloon car that looks 4 times what they're selling for. Our next car, and one that really fascinates me, is the Audi A8. I absolutely love these cars and I'm seriously thinking about getting one of these for the long journeys with the family and the kids. Preferred engine is either 3-litre TDI or, if you're brave enough, the 4.2 TDI monster. A few years ago I had a stage 2 Audi A5 3-litre TDI and I only ever lost one race, and that was to an Audi A8 4.2 TDI off the lights. I was shocked. It actually looked like a plane taking off. Anyway, back to the review. The exterior is quite similar to the Jag, but in my opinion, the A8 tops it. It has more of a road presence. I like the quirky LED design headlights, followed by the boxy look of the car, which looks more aggressive to me than the Jag. Let me know if you agree in the comment section below. The Audi A8 is Audi's flagship model and looks exactly how a big luxurious limousine should. To travel inside, there's definitely very few better cars for the money in terms of refinement and sheer quality. Price? Well, you'll be surprised. Again, you can pick this generation Audi A8 for around £6,000 and a really good example for around £8,000. If you're interested, keep an eye out on those eBay auctions and you'll be surprised. When you think luxury, when you think prestige and elegance, naturally the Mercedes S-Class comes to mind. This specific example is S350 CDI, which has a 3-litre diesel V6, 450 foot-pounds of torque, and accelerates to 60 in 7.5 seconds. Not bad for a car weighing just over 2 tons. If you want a car with shout status and look at me, the S-Class is a car for you. The S-Class is designed to stand out from the crowd, drive effortlessly and comfortably, and the S350 is at its best when cruising. Mercedes suspension is one of the best when soaking up bumps and potholes, all emphasizing the quality of this car. In terms of how it compares to the Jag and Audi, well, the S-Class is slower to 60 to both the Audi and the Jag. The Jag has a better spec as standard than the S-Class and the A8, and I think they definitely all are on par with another, as they all do different things great. In terms of price, you can pick up a 2010 or slightly newer S-Class for around 5.5 or 6 grand mark. Plenty floating about on eBay auctions, and you can quite easily find a good example of one. Moving on to our next car and staying with the German manufacturers, we have the BMW 7 Series. This particular 7 Series was produced from years 2009-2015. The 7 Series diesel engine came in both the 730D and the 740D. The 730D delivered 254 bhp and accelerates to 60 in 5.9 seconds, whilst the twin-turbo 740D has 308 bhp and accelerates to 60 in 5.3 seconds, which is just astonishing for a car that's over 10 years old and weighs around 2 tons. I would love to see a race between the 740D and the Audi A8 4.2 TDI. The 7 Series unfortunately didn't receive the recognition it deserves, like the models mentioned earlier, which is a shame really, as I think this shape really was a drastic improvement over the previous generation 7 Series. This model looks more sophisticated, bulky, and definitely has more road presence. The 7 Series has plenty of space both in the cabin and in the boot. If you want even more space, it comes in a long wheelbase model. In terms of price, back in its day, this car would cost around the 50 grand mark, with some specs almost doubling that price. Now, It's absolutely crazy to think you can buy one for around 5 to 6 grand. It's an unbelievable price for a car that once cost more than a small house. Our final car in today's video is the beautiful BMW 640D. Powered by the same twin-turbo 3-litre engine as the 740D, the 640D is not only beautiful on the outside but caters for all your desires on the inside too. Some may say even the 5-door is classed as a Grand Coupe, but you can get away with almost calling it a saloon. Prices on these even second-hand have dropped, whereas a few years ago you struggled to find one sub £10,000. Today there's plenty floating about around the 7 grand mark for an earlier generation. The exterior is nice and sleek with beautiful curves, sits quite lower to the ground than other cars mentioned previously, giving it that sophisticated, aggressive look. Styling looks quite similar to an Aston Martin DB7. Aside from different panels and lights, it does look quite similar to a more premium car. It's a good time to buy the 640D because although prices have dropped, I can't see this car being a sub 5 grand car in the next few years. So if you buy one now for around £7,000, you can be assured to at least get your money back come time to sell. Guys, and just like that, like a flash, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the cars mentioned in the list. Let me know what cars you'd want to add or what cars you want to take out. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.